So define your comedy chops or your style.
Man, my style is it comes from a place of my soul, my culture. Like, my style is observational, storyteller. I have a few one-liners, and I'm a traditional premise, setup, punchline kind of guy. I mix all three just to distribute my unique voice, my own voice. My style is definitely more universal than I probably would get credit for, because I try to transcend different generations from a hip-hop bit to a more mature bit.
I'm 43 plus a sexy 10. Do the math. And my kids think that because I'm getting older that I don't have a life. I love my life. I love being healthy and vibrant. And
I have weird dreams like that. I have dreams of winning the lottery, man. You know, as crazy as it sounds, maybe I'm that one in a million type of person. Right now, I'm trying to do a fitness challenge thing, bring more awareness. I got a few comments I'm trying to line up where I'm trying to get them involved. We're gonna show y'all a little bit more personal things about being artists and how editing and writing and how it all comes together. This documentary we're making is a work in progress. It's a piece of art that we just striving to use our gift and purpose in life. And tonight was a good night.
This is a motivational quote, and I'm trying to motivate my son to get the fuck out of my house the best way I can. Come on now, me and his mama had role play the night before, man. That's it for me. My name is KJ. Thank you so much. God bless you.
We're here at the House of Comedy. We're in the green room. We're talking about what it takes behind the scenes, what it takes to be a successful comedian, or the process of being a comedian. So I wanted to get some opinions from my peers, and I was able to get some opinions from them, and we all are getting ready to do a show tonight. So I'm with Brand Duke McIntosh. Tell us how you first got started and where you are now with stand-up comedy.
How I got started was kind of just being the funniest guy around everybody, that I hang out with. And it was kind of like telling me to do something that I knew I wanted to do anyway. It's kind of got a good push from people I know, like, you should try, stand up.
So I have like all these students that go out, and because they're 20, 30 years younger than me, they go out and they're getting a lot of work in late night. Trevon Free, Daily Show.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's something I do better than anything. Better than stand-up, better than writing, is teaching.
My question is, how long have you been doing it, and how long, where do you see your future in this business?
I should let somebody else go first. I'm going to my 11th year.
Your 11th year?
Yep, 11th year doing it. And I'm see myself as a headliner within the next few years.
In the next few years? How has the process been from the beginning till now?
Learning. A lot of learning. When you first get on stage, you think you're the funniest person in the world. And then you find out you're not funny. And then you take 10 years to become the funniest person in the world, and you find out you're not as funny as you thought you were. So it's a constant learning process of getting better and better. And even going back to old stuff and pulling out stuff from the first year that didn't work and making it work because now you have the chops to do it.
90% of all monologue jokes are two or more ideas tied together in a funny and unusual way.
Okay.
Almost like the plot of a Seinfeld, where they take all these different plots and you have no idea, and somehow they come together in the end. And it's hilarious how they come together. That's kind of how a monologue joke works.
Oh, okay.
So
two or more ideas tied together.
Two or more completely different ideas tied together in a funny and unexpected way. Like, I'll give you an example. Because I was with Letterman for most of the Monica Lewinsky scandal, so a lot of those jokes come to mind. The Clinton scandal thing. Yeah. So one of my jokes was, when Clinton got caught with Monica, he hired 2 spiritual advisors to come and pray with him in the White House. These were all real, these were real topics out of the news.
Right.
So I read that, I thought there's got to be a joke here. So my joke was President Clinton has hired 2 spiritual advisors to come pray with him in the White House, just so we need more people in the Oval Office on their knees.
Yeah, we're going to show you more stuff in between unknowns.
Constructed rhymes with my mighty morphin mind, a Power Ranger left behind and stuck in these morbid times, raising 3 fingers to the sky.
Joseph Welch. Right?
Yes, sir.
What's your stage name?
Realize the Pupil.
Why you call yourself Realize the Pupil?
I mean, I used to just go by Realize, but then I found out that there's this other girl that goes by Realize. So then one of my good friends, Crimson, actually, it's his stage name. He told me to call myself Realize the Pupil because I was going through a whole thing a couple years ago where I was going to change my whole name. And I kind of just stuck because it's got a couple different meanings because I spell it real, the word real, and then E-Y-E-Z.
Okay.
So it's real eyes,
Okay,
the pupil.
Living on this earth is basically about losing.
This one's for the fallen, this one's for the fallen, this one's for the people who taught me all of my knowledge.
Slows down the pace of like things, and when in this day and age everybody's so used to seeing that instant gratification, and I don't know, there's some people out here like myself that don't play into that, and we are out here, there are people that are actually talented in all sorts of arts that people go unrecognized because they didn't have enough money to put their painting in a museum, or they didn't have enough to boost their new music video for a week, or they didn't have enough money to print off the flyers for their comedy show. It's just all.
Yeah, absolutely. That's real, man.
Yeah. So, my friend here is doing a documentary on behind the scenes of entertainment. Welcome to behind the scenes of Realize the Pupil. Somebody put my car up on blocks and stole it. Stole my rims and tires, so me and this guy are just gonna take pictures of it and use it for benefit for album art or whatever. So we're gonna set up a little crappier scene than would even be allowed. And smash the car up a little bit, cause why not, right? So we just broke into this place. This is also part of music videos for hip hop places, because when a place gets tagged up like this, they shut it down right away. So I had to break some shit off a fence and shit just to get in here. I drove by and saw it. I had to get in here. I mean, look at this. Look at all this art. It's just ridiculous. This is what hip hop is, leftover remains of something once great. Like, look at this shit. Big buff ass Jesus with a heart. And that's a quote from hell. But we gotta get the fuck out of here because, like I said, we broke in here, so let's go.
Hugh Simon, you a filmmaker, right?
Yes, sir.
What made you want to be a filmmaker?
Oh, that's funny. It was something that didn't really cross my mind as a real possibility until I stumbled upon it in a job. I was working tech support, and they needed somebody to start making films for the department that I was working in. They bought a super nice camera and then just handed it to me, and I just started making little videos for the department. And that quickly developed into my major in college, because I had this job during college. And so I started taking classes for video, and I kind of just took off from there. I've been a musician my whole life, and it's always been sort of my goal to be able to do whatever I can, or whatever I want as a media project. So it's just kind of a long chain of developing different skills to help me do that. It's not against the rules to have fun. That's something that I struggle with myself. We're taught in the society that, fun is a very limited thing, that you only earn in small doses. That's what we're taught as kids. That's what the school system enforces, is that fun is, you know, earned, and it's rarely earned. But I think that's bullshit. I think that you can find what you think is fun and then try to make your life revolve around that.
Spiritual love.